with a requested video about GameStop stock. GameStop stock. I hope you guys can hear me in the background. My kids are listening to rain sounds so they can sleep. But anywho, talking about GameStop stock. GameStop stock. What is coming for GameStop stock over the next 6 weeks? You want to know what's coming for the stock? It will not run stock. Please remember, this is not a personal reading. It will not resonate with everyone. I am not a financial advisor. I think the first part is just really deeply ingrained in me, so I said it. But I'm not a financial advisor, is what I meant to say. I do not give financial advice. This is just me with my personal, uneducated in the financial industry opinion. So, just do what you gotta do with your own personal knowledge. So that find a professional that has all of the good credentials and stuff to give you the information that you seek. Financial. Take this as my opinion. You want to know what is coming for GameStop. GameStop stock. Huh. Um, until the end of July 2022. Somebody requested this video, and I've gotten to the point now where I don't share names, I don't share usernames. You know who you are, and thank you for requesting the video. If you want your name in the video that you requested, you're gonna have to post it with your question, and I will shout you out. But for privacy's sake, I want to just not put people's usernames or names out there anymore. I've had some interesting experiences with that. But anyway, we want to know what's coming for GameStop stock until the end of June 2022. What's coming for GameStop stock? GameStop stock until the end of July 2022. What is coming for GameStop? GameStop stock until the end of July 2022. Question. Hmm. Interesting so far. It's an interesting, weird. This is a very strange set because we got the Five of Pentacles, which is the Five of Pentacles is a card that indicates loss, loss of finances, loss of money. But then there's this nice, juicy Ace of Wands in the middle, and then we got the Eight of Swords at the end. But the Eight of Swords is never as bad as it seems because you can always wiggle yourself out. You can always, go to and fro if you choose to. What I'm hearing is it's like people feeling like they're trapped in the stock when they could go over here and over there and everywhere. But what it feels like is the truth is this at the bottom, the Ten of Pentacles, but the lies are surrounding the ace. Oh, you're going to lose all your money. Oh, you're trapped and you're never going to be able to go anywhere. But the truth is that if you should just so wait long enough, the Ten of Pentacles with this stock will be what you want it to be. Now, I've heard that they're doing it's not a stock split. Is it a stock? They might be doing a stock split, which would force other things to happen that would help us with our goal. And we know that GameStop and AMC always seem to trail along. It seems like they really, really don't want AMC to run because GameStop caught them off guard. So they're really watching both for sure. You know who they are. You know who they are. But anyway, it just seems like GameStop has more freedom and AMC is still caught up in what I'm seeing. I'm hearing gum trap. What I'm seeing is like a rubber band that is being drawn back and drawn back and drawn back and drawn back and drawn back. Occasionally the drawing skips ahead, but it keeps being drawn back even after the downfalls and the that's not the word that I wanted to use. After the setbacks. Yeah, because they really cannot keep this up forever, especially with this war that's going on. But back to GameStop, there are two cards of new opportunities and establishing yourself financially, and two cards of both of them are cards of thinking you're trapped and feeling like you're losing all of your resources. So I definitely feel like those two things are lies, and it's it's supposed to be jumbled so that you don't know what's coming and what's happening, what's going on, and that is why people are like, "Oh, should I hold or should I not hold?" I'm personally, I'm just gonna turn this down. It seems like it's really loud. If it'll go. Hmm, Sounds like I turned it off. Anywho, it seems like the opportunities and the establishedness is surrounded by lies because you can always get yourself out of this and you can always get yourself out of or heal from loss. You just have to put the time and effort into it. And it really seems like at least one of these cards is about just believing you're trapped. It's like, oh, I'm just gonna put these illusions on you. You know what's coming, but you don't believe it. And the interesting thing is, we have the ace and a 10, even if they are in different suits, it's still an ace and a 10. It's going from like the beginning to the end. So it's just the people who have the endurance, which is also a 10 of Pentacles kind of thing. If you have the endurance to see to the end, you will at least be able to pull from your investment and have this Ten of Pentacles kind of lifestyle, which is nice. The Ten of Pentacles kind of lifestyle is a very earthy kind of lifestyle where you go from having nothing to having comfort, even a little bit beyond comfort, where you might be able to even afford luxury. So you got two dogs, kids, and grandchildren, and it's beautiful. So I kind of feel like that's the whole thing here is there are lies and deceit always. Never, never look at GameStop, AMC, or any other meme stock and say, "Oh my God, they're telling you the truth." They're not telling you the truth. Lies and deceit. Just assume lies and deceit when you're in the stock market. Just assume that. But yeah, so what's coming for it? Just more. The word that I'm hearing is gaslighting. I don't have any GameStop anymore. However, I'm thinking about purchasing more. I do believe that in their um, stockholder meeting, they had a vote on a stock split or a dividend or something like that. And it really feels like that is going to feel like it's going to feel like it should make a difference. But we know how the corrupt hedge funds do. It feels like if you have it, you should hold on to it. That's what I'm going to do when I purchase more. And just sit on it and see what happens in the end. But we no longer have any legitimate stocks for GameStop. And it feels like GameStop is going to have an effect on AMC. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling now. It's because I am tired and it's like 1 o'clock in the morning. I told the person that asked the question that I was going to do it in about 2 days, and it's about day 3 now. What I would like to know, what is the most important thing that GameStop shareholders need to know about GameStop? King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. The Moon card is interesting, but the first thing that I am actually doing is there is slow progress, but also um, you're gonna have to use your own intuition here as to what you should do if you have GameStop in your portfolio. And when I get this Moon card, and when it comes to the whole meme stock things, it feels like going to the moon shots and things like that. But we have seen moon shots delayed before, so you have to use your own intuition to understand and make your own decisions. And I do always recommend that you have someone who is more knowledgeable than I, someone who's a professional to give you professional advice on your own stock portfolio. But the moon it shows up in AMC sometimes. It shows up in Sundial and it also shows up in GameStop where actually I don't remember it showing up in Sundial. But anyway, it has shown up in AMC several times. Um, I think it showed up in GameStop one other time. But anyway, the moon. You know that whole thing that the quote unquote apes say when they talk about AMC. We're going to the moon. So to me, it represents that whole thing. Going to the moon. We're going to the moon. And interestingly, that was the question. The question that I asked was, what do we need to know about GameStop stock, GameStop stock, and it was a moon card coming out here. I just want to get more cards. Talking to the moon. King of Wands. Hmm. Okay, so it kind of feels like going back to a point in time where things are moving around very quickly and people who should have been experienced but aren't necessarily experienced are in control. So it's like, due to this person's ignorance, arrogance, and just being who they are, things rush and it gets chaotic for a minute. But it goes back to a point where the chaos was good for some people. Help some people start over, help them do what they wish to do. You know? So it really feels like that time period is coming up, but it's so contrary to what's going on in the news and what's going on in so many economies around the world that are not going to stay in that part of the world. They're going to come where we are. So whatever issues in the world that the world is dealing with eventually will touch everyone, especially the uh, thing in the Ukraine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So anyway, we want to know if GameStop, GameStop, GameStop is going to squeeze. Is GameStop going to squeeze? I feel like I'm rambling right now. I probably sound so extremely tired. Is GameStop stock going to squeeze? GameStop going to squeeze. One last time. GameStop stock going to squeeze. I'll just keep that one. Two, three. This is coming up as a market crash in the middle. It's coming up definitely as a market crash. We already know that the market is crashing just on things. So we know all the major arcana cards are yes. Some minor arcana cards are no, and some minor arcana cards are maybe. And there goes the bottom. And then the anyway, this guy's a yes. So we got the High Priestess, which is a yes. High Priestess is a yes. The Five of Pentacles is a no. Nine is a no. Nine of Swords is a no. The Seven of Pentacles is a maybe. The Temperance card of Tower card is a yes. Four of Wands is a yes. The Strength card, the Sun card, the Temperance card, the Knight of Wands, and yeah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 out of 8, yes. It's a pretty strong yes. But could excuse me, it can always go the other way. But it really feels like as the stock market is in a bona fide drop, GameStop stop stock is on an incline, going up. So to me, that is pretty positive. I'm really tired now, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and end this. I see it squeezing. But definitely always do your own due diligence. Make sure you do your own research. And by watching this video, you agree that you're just taking this as my uneducated um, opinion on the subject. This is just me playing with cards on YouTube. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Bye for now.